Hi, Erin. How are you today? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
We are. Hey, how's your voice feel today?
Good.
Excellent. That's great to hear. Sounds like you had a
I
nice time with your dad yesterday.
well, I had to meet. So we've been chasing this Verizon phone bullshit for like 6 weeks. We got new phones. Verizon messed it up. We were supposed to
Oh,
return our phones for money. Then they gave us our new phones for free and said keep your old phones. So then we almost sold the old phones. And then they're like, no, you got to give us those phones back, or we're going to charge you full price for the new phones. And we're like,
dude.
yeah. So then what's actually crazier is I don't know if you have an iPhone. Do you have an iPhone, right? You're blue, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So if you try to erase your phone now or change your password, it requires your Face ID. First of all, it puts a delay on the security setting for an hour. Can't do anything for an hour. So you have to put your passcode in and your Face ID to start the delay. Then, an hour later, you can start to clear it and it needs your face again. So I cleared it the first time, sent it home to my dad with my friend because he lives in Columbus. My dad opened
Oh,
it. He's like,
yeah.
dude, all your shit's still on here. I'm like, what? I deleted everything. And it's like, well, you have to confirm it a second time. So that was why he even had to come meet me. We met on the south side. And and I didn't know that it needed a face the second time yet. So I'm like sitting
Yeah.
in his car and it's like, oh, you got to do the hour delay again. So I ended up taking it home and I shipped it. But I was like thinking about how to, like, the things that I need to face. And one of them is this fear of singing in front of people. And
Oh.
I was just like, who is the scariest person for me to sing in front of? And I was like, it's got to be my dad.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it and get it over with. So he didn't know I was gonna do it, and so I opened
Facing the
I was
fear.
like trying to get him to come into my car, and he's like, no, come into this car. And I was like, all right, fine.
Oh.
But he only has Pandora, so I'm like, okay, we gotta switch. I'm like, first of all, you're the only guy who still has Pandora. I've never ever seen anyone else use it for like the past 10 years. But I get in the car and I'm like, listen, I'm gonna sing to you today. He's like, what? I was like, I think that I need to do this for me. So you can judge me internally and you can tell me kindly what you think. Uh, but I'm just gonna do it. And I did the first song and he was like, wow. And then I did like
Oh.
four more songs and he was very impressed.
Oh, that's
So
great. That's amazing.
when I say I was shaking, I mean I was trying to type
Yeah.
in the song name to the phone and it was like, but then once I started doing it, I was like, okay, I was gonna do it like Let Me Feel Alone and Jersey Giant, which are both like higher. And
Yeah.
I couldn't quite get up there because I felt myself like tightening when I would go
Sure.
high.
Hmm.
Um, but then I was able to do it in the last song. So then I was like, got it loose finally. And I was like, hold on, I'm gonna do this first one
Yay.
again, and I'm gonna do the high part, and I'm gonna do the whole thing. And yeah, so it was really nice. So now I feel like
Aw.
I can probably sing in front of my family, and that'll be okay.
That's amazing. And
Yeah,
hey, that's
pretty
some
cool.
great self-awareness too, that you in the moment were sensing that tightening with the nerves, and were able to adjust. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it was. It's really cool. You know, like the past couple of weeks, I have really started to like figure out what I'm doing. Like I can switch
Mm.
between songs and I'm on the
Nice.
next song like pretty much every time right away, unless
Cool.
it's one that I'm not as familiar with. But if it's one of the ones that I've been singing recently, I'm
Yeah.
able to like pretty quickly switch the tone and the warmth and the things that I want. So I'm starting to
Yeah.
get like really happy with myself, which is making me practice more, which is making me record myself more, which is making me learn more. So it's just like we're in a good snowball right now. So
Nice.
yeah, things are going very well. I'm I'm like genuinely feel very grateful that it was you who was my teacher at first because I was so scared and you were so just gentle and
Oh.
sweet. And so it made me feel like, okay. And you also are so bright and you know like all of their stuff about this. So I had like both sides of it. Like I'm confident I'm getting good like lessons, and also I'm
Yeah.
confident that she's definitely seen worse singers than me, and she doesn't care. That's not what she's here for. And so it was just like a moment of like, man, it's been almost 8 months now, and I'm like it. And for someone with ADHD, I'm sure you're aware, we tend to start things. And we have a
Yeah.
tough time seeing them through. And so I was just really proud of myself for seeing this through. And I'm just genuinely like getting to the part now where I feel like I can sing even some a cappella songs I'm starting to figure out.
Right.
That's what I've been working on a little bit more this week. So that's what I'd like to work on today with you is like how to make that transition. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm just feeling good. How are you?
Awesome. That's great to hear. That's great. Aw. You have a lot of self-awareness. Like you've clearly been um, been exploring these thoughts and,
Yeah,
so I think that's
uh,
awesome.
it's
And
that's
I love that you actually followed through. Like you were saying, you were like, I don't always follow through. I'll get like an idea and a burst of energy and then I
yeah.
won't, fully follow through.
There was a moment probably like 4 months in where I didn't feel like I was singing a lot better. I was singing like a tiny bit better, and I was like wondering if it will ever happen. And I had a moment of like, should I keep going? And then it was like, and it was after I like struggled. We had to move like 3 sessions, so I felt like I was like a pain in your ass, and
Oh,
so I was like feeling this like guilt and shame about like not doing the lessons and like just having this like internal battle. And then it was just like, dude, stop. You want to learn this? Like, you can learn this. You're getting better. At some point, you're going to figure it out. Just do it. And I'm so proud that I did that.
yeah, I do think that a lot of it is um with singing especially, it's doing it again and again and committing to I'm going to explore this. It's not the same as like a piano, you hit a key and that's the key. With
Hmm.
singing, it's a lot more trial and error.
Yeah,
And so it's I have to try this and I have to see what works for
yeah,
me, right?
yeah. And I feel like I found my zone, and I'm excited to expand that zone too, because I don't think
Mhm.
that I do have some weird things I can do with my voice that I want to explore later. But for now, I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm happy to like. And it was nice too because I was purposefully like being nasally when I was singing to my dad because they were kind of nasally songs, and he
Yeah.
commented even on it. He was like, "You have a nice nasality that matches with it," and I was like, "Thank you for noticing
Oh,
that." So yeah, I just feel like I'm the control is
yeah.
way better, and now it's like learning to figure out the target and then work my way there,
Hmm.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
So
All
I
right.
am ready to go today. I've been singing for like I actually took like a 5 minute break just now because I was thinking I should not wear myself out. But trying to think. So there's 3 songs that I've been singing a lot.
Hmm.
One of them is To a Beautiful Girl, which I still definitely want to at least show you and maybe work on a little today. The other one is Water My Soul, which we didn't do the last 2 times, but I forgot how similar it actually is to A Beautiful Girl. But it's like a little
Hmm.
bit warmer, I think.
Yeah.
So that one's almost even a little bit easier now because I don't have to like do the like little bit of whine as much. And then,
Mhm.
do you know the song All at Sea by Jamie Cullum?
I've heard it. I don't know
All
it
at
well.
Sea. Um, well, that one is different. His voice is very similar, but it's a different style. It's more like piano driven.
Hmm.
Uh, but that's the one that I feel like I actually have been doing the best a cappella. And then
Okay.
Water My Soul, so Water My Soul is like number two and number two. And then To a Beautiful Girl is like probably my best when I'm singing it with them and my worst a cappella. And
Hmm.
then, yeah, All at Sea is probably my best acapella and my worst when I'm singing it with him. But they're all pretty close and pretty good, I think, right now. So,
Mhm.
uh, what do you think?
Nice. That's
Do you have
awesome.
any thoughts on which one you want to hear?
I think all of that's really good insight and also really good constructive feedback from your dad. So I think that's great that we, got such a supportive response, that's like productive and encouraging. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's my dad is kind of a hard ass, really. Not anymore. Like he's got softened in his age. He's like 73 now, but he was
hmm
like the president of Brinks, right? So he's like a go-getter, like bull, like straight through the wall, going to figure out, do it his way kind of person. So and he's also um like a true skeptic in terms of like the phrase plan for the worst, hope for the best, but plan for the
Yeah.
worst. That's like really him. And he really, really, really plans for the worst. So he's like always thinking
hmm
sort of like worst case scenario. And it doesn't affect him, but it affected me because it always made me think that he didn't think I was going to be able to do it because it was just such a focus for
Aw.
him. So now it's uh now I understand that better. But yeah, he's definitely like softened and he yeah, he's just more gentle now for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
great. Okay, so all of this is really good to hear. So you said you're ready to just dive right into songs, yeah?
I am ready. Yep.
Awesome. Which one do you feel like is the most challenging?
Acapella, challenging. Probably all at sea because it
Okay.
has a couple parts where he goes into like his vocal sort of like vocal fry, but like
Yeah.
very gentle. And so I don't
Okay.
really know if I'm doing it right. So
Okay.
that would help if you just gave me some guidance.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
also
great.
it's a fun song that you haven't heard yet, so I'd love to do that one.
Yes. Yeah, I haven't heard this one. So I would love to hear that. So why don't we do that first?
Okay, let me get it pulled up here. I'm old when I forgot all right. Oh, I think you need to let me share with sound.
Oh, yeah, I can adjust that. That'll take me just one little second. There you go. You should be able to do all of that now.
Okay. I don't know why. I don't feel like it happens. Uh, I don't feel like it happens all the time, but whenever I'm like planning to sing, like when I'm thinking about it ahead, I get a tickle in my throat. And
Ah.
I don't know if there's something I can do for that. I have coffee and water here. I know coffee's not great for you, but
Coffee is more dehydrating, so
yeah,
that's where it would be
but it tastes
problematic.
good and it coats my throat. All right, here we go. I'm old at sea when no one can bother me. Forgot my roots, if only for a day. Just me and my thoughts, sailing far away. Like a warm drink, it seeps into my soul. Please just leave me right here on my own. Later on, you could spend some time with me if you want to. Oh, let's see. I'm old at sea when no one can bother me. I'd sleep by myself. I drink on my own. I don't speak to nobody. I gave away my phone. Like a warm drink, it seeps into my soul. Please just leave me right here on my own. Later on, you could spend some time with me if you want to. Oh, let's see. Now I'm That's hard. I don't know exactly how to do that.
Okay, yeah.
You don't need it every day, but sometimes don't you just crave to disappear within your mind? You never know what you might find. So come and spend some time with me. We will spend it all at sea. Like a warm drink, it seeps into my soul. Please just leave me right here on my own. Later on, you could spend some time with me if you want to. Oh, let's see. That's all at sea.
Okay, nice. Great. All right, so I think you have a really good start to it. Describe for me what you're feeling when you get to that part that it suddenly goes up higher. What do you
Sometimes
feel when you do that?
I feel like it's really hard to keep the like it's almost like he's whispering, but
Hmm.
like that's it's hard to find the balance of that tone with enough air without becoming without letting it transition into my actual voice.
Yeah.
It's also pretty high.
Yeah.
So sometimes like honestly when I'm in the shower and I've got like the steam going, I feel like that helps me.
Hmm.
And sometimes I'm like, wow,
That makes
every single
sense.
note I felt like I got it. But I know that it's like more air and I'm struggling to not let it shift into like more normal voice sounding.
Yeah. So we want to keep that lighter,
Yeah.
whispery kind of effect. Yeah. Yeah. So let's try just as a little exercise. I want you to say who and really exaggerate that H feeling. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, good. And then let's try just do a sigh down as you do that. Whoo. And then try to keep a little bit of the H lingering through. Whoo.
Okay. Ooh.
Hmm. Nice, good. All
A
right.
lot more air.
Yes, it does take a lot more air. Yes, very good observation. So then let's try, we're going to do a slide from low up to high with that. Go,
Ooh.
whoo. And what do you feel functioning differently when you keep a little bit of that H lingering throughout.
Like blowing through down here. Like
Blowing through, yeah.
yeah, like I'm not letting it go into my nose. I'm like pushing it
Mhm.
out as soon as it's into my throat.
Yes, yes, exactly. So we're not going to have the vibrations and the air moving through the sinus passages there. We're going to keep, you're going to feel a more open throat. We're going to keep that air flowing through the mouth space, more rounded.
I feel like my jaw goes forward too some.
Whoo. Um,
Oh, maybe it goes
to
back.
kind of open up the throat.
Yeah, it goes back.
Whoo. Does it kind of
I can
drop
drop and
down?
back and in, and then I can feel like where my lymph nodes are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Good.
Ooh.
Um, Yeah, exactly. Good. Now let's see if we can do different words. Like, um, let's try hello.
Hello.
Good. And then how are you?
How are you?
Good. And then let's take a phrase from the song. So let's go, oh, let's see. hmm So even when I don't have an H, I still want to keep that breathy feeling.
Yeah. Okay.
And even when I have changing vowel sounds or different consonants, I can still get that airy quality. So what are you thinking of to get that airy sound when you have these different syllables, these different shapes, these different consonants and vowels that you're making?
Um, I'm thinking that I'm having my mouth a lot just more like square, like
Okay. Yeah,
like
that it feels like more
and
of a
yeah,
square shape.
or elongated too, probably like you would say, but more like
Yeah.
open, like deep
Uh-huh.
open versus like
More of like a
tall.
box.
Yeah,
Yeah, an open box. Yeah.
yeah, and I do feel like
hmm
I'm. It's like two different sounds happening in at the same time. Like I'm
Yeah.
maintaining the low, like the airflow to keep the sort of going,
Yeah.
and then I'm changing the rest of my mouth based on the
The words.
yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I think all of that is really effective. So you can feel with the fascial pillars, these bands that connect the mouth and the throat, stretching and lifting, elongating. And then almost like you've got a spacer in the top of your mouth, like if you have that little bar that you like
Mm-hmm.
twist and expand,
Mm-hmm.
think of that feeling of expanding and that spacer feeling in the top of your mouth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Good. Great. So then, wonderful. So that I think is all good things that you should be feeling. So then let's go to in the song, right where that happens, where we jump up the first time. And can we have, let's just go through on the who for this time through. So you're going to sing the patterns in the song, but instead of the words, just sing who, and then just kind of sustain. Every time you take a breath, add the to re enter, and then sustain on the ooh vowel. But yeah, you'll definitely feel you need a lot more air for that.
Okay. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, you're good.
I had to
Yeah,
find
like figure out the
it.
Yeah, so like now I need, I feel like is a harder one. Now I need. It's almost like I have to start the airy like H quality after the N on the owl vowel.
Yeah, like right there. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Now I need you
Yeah.
more than ever.
Yeah. So like instead of like now, think now I need. And I
Yeah.
think that'll help with that.
Okay. All right, I didn't actually look at what time. 2:15. Now, wait, am I doing words or vowel?
Sorry. Yeah, so let's do this first time through on the who.
Okay.
Who. And then we're gonna
Ooh.
go back and try on the words. Yeah. So first, just as an exercise on the who to get the feel.
Was I too high?
Nope. Try it again.
Was I too low?
Nope.
Okay,
You can plug
cool.
your ear if that helps.
It's just, it's a different sound. So it's like trying to, yeah, I will, but it's just not something I hear in a lot of songs that I sing. So
Yeah. So that time you're a little bit flat. So think a
yeah,
little
it was
bit
like,
taller. Yeah.
yeah, I actually felt like,
Ooh. Think of like a yawn feeling. This stretch feeling. Yeah.
okay,
So try that again.
I'm gonna do it without my. I actually doing that for that made me feel like I couldn't feel it here. Like it was like holding me some vibrating. I don't know how to explain it, but it felt like different when I did it. I
Mhm.
think I was just. I feel like I the first time was better than both of those.
That's okay.
Can I try it with the words?
Yeah. Hmm.
Can I like build into it a little?
Yes.
Spend some time with me if you want to. Oh, let's see. It's just high.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we almost feel like we flip
What
into
if I
that
did
like
something else?
falsetto-y kind of space? Give me
Yeah.
a woohoo.
Woohoo!
Yeah. No one need. Yeah. So
Now
pop
I
into that.
need. Ooh, oh.
So the E, I think, is not helping. The E is more closed and wide and spread. So think more rounded and
So if I
tall
like
with that
open
shape.
up,
No one need.
is that
Yeah.
it?
Can we round the lip more? Think of the ooh, ooh, and then shape your tongue like an E. E.
Okay.
So it's like a French mixed vowel. Hmm.
All right. Okay. Need. Ooh. This is hard. Okay, I'm gonna sing into it again. Here on our own. Later on, you could spend some time with me if you want to. Oh, let's see. Now I it's like I feel it falling out.
Ah. So one thing that we need is we need a larger quantity of air. We need more air. We need it flowing through faster. Right now we have a little too much pressure in the vocal folds, so they are too firmly pressed together. And we need to lighten that pressure. Ah, ah, ah. Hmm. Yeah. So then if we go, Woohoo!
That felt better.
Good. Yeah, so lighten that pressure and more air flowing through faster. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna sing into it again because then I'm not thinking about the tone. I'm just thinking about into my soul. Please just leave me right here on my own. Later on, you could spend some time with me if you want to. Oh, you want me? It's like I know that I need to put more air,
Hmm.
but my body is resisting it
Yeah,
because it feels like it's gonna crack the voice.
which is okay. Vocal cracking isn't necessarily something that's going to be damaging or harmful in any way. It just means that your body is telling you something important. So especially when we're practicing, we want to just go for it. And if we crack, we crack. Um,
All right.
yeah. So the thing is, you do have to go over a transition spot to get up higher. So if you're not allowing yourself to risk the crack,
Yeah.
then you're not going to get up higher because you
Okay.
have to get through that. So give me let's do a ooh. Just slide from that lower note to the higher one there. Yeah,
Ooh.
good. Now go ooh.
Do it again. Sorry, I didn't hear. Ooh.
That's so interesting because it's the notes in the song, the now I need, but it also is the pure imagination Willy Wonka song, the come
Oh.
with me and you'll be. So that's funny. I just realized that. I was like, oh, those are the same intervals. Yeah, so now try just on the vowels.
I
It is the E. So I need you to go E. Instead of E, go A instead. Yeah, you feel how you want to smile? Don't
yeah.
smile. You're unhappy. Yeah.
I
Yeah. Got to keep those corners in. Think of kind of pinching those closed and
I
drop that jaw more.
I
Yeah, there you go. And now the no night.
now I need.
Mm-hmm. Don't give into that instinct to go back to the E. Now
Uh,
I need. Again,
now I need you. All right.
higher. Now I
Now I need.
need. So the air, I need you to think of the air going whoosh up and over your head.
Now I need. Blah. Is there
Okay.
another song that does this that I can like do this sort of untrained? Like maybe we could do the Willy Wonka one real quick and
Oh,
just do
sure,
that
yeah.
part.
Let's do come with me. So it actually has an E at the top as
Come
well. So
with
if we go,
me.
so try putting your hands here and go, come with me.
Oh, come with me.
Yes. And then the next line is, and you'll be.
You'll be.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. And then it says, in a world of pure
Yeah.
imagination. Good. Excellent. Yeah. So I just think it's
It's
like in the
so
context of
hard.
the song, it's really
It's so
intimidating
hard.
and you get kind of
Yeah.
stuck in your head. So
Yeah.
that's something we have to build a new habit with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I might seriously
Nice.
just do it like this a couple of times each
Yeah.
day.
Go for it. Yeah.
Mm.
No night.
That's not it.
Yeah. So slow
No,
it down.
I know.
No. I think one of the things is the bottom note needs to be lighter.
No.
No night.
Will you just hold the bottom note for a second?
Yeah. No.
No. That's right in my.
No. Yeah. It's right on like
Yeah.
a little bridge moment, a connecting moment. Yeah. So let's do each note. No.
No. No.
Yeah. Then high. And then the high one. More open. Hmm. Yeah, so it might be just like note by note work for
Okay.
a bit there.
Okay, can we stop on this one for now? I'm getting kind of.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. You've got some stuff to work
Yeah.
on with it. Great.
Cool.
What would you say is maybe the most fun one that you've been working on here recently?
I just want to. Take me down to the river. I've been singing that one really well, so that's
Okay.
fun. But I
Yeah, so
really
show
want
me
to
where
get
it's
the Joe
at.
Jordan one too. Okay. Can I sing you the Joe Jordan one once and then just not work on it? Or is it
Okay.
gonna kill you if you hear stuff and then we don't work?
No, that's
Okay.
fine.
And then we can yeah.
Yeah, just let me hear where it's at and we'll go from there.
It's the middle of the summer and we're drunker than anyone's ever been. We're counting all the stars in heaven till they all blow away in the wind. Talking about how life ain't fair and maybe we could even the score. I think the moon has a crush on your hair. It's never shined this bright before. We're stumbling across the road and lost the keys to my car. He said you gotta get lost sometimes to find out where you are. All the big buildings in the city remind me I mean nothing to this. I'm gonna restart. Sorry. I just got so dizzy.
Oh, that could be because of the breath work that we're doing.
Yeah.
So you
It's
could
just my
be
face right here.
over oxygenating. So try to be sure that you blow all your air out by the end of the phrase. So you need air for the next one. So let's just exhale fully first.
Yeah, sorry. I was as soon as I started singing that, I was like, whoa. It's actually why clothes on her.
Yeah.
I've actually been having that happen the last couple of days, not
Hmm.
singing, just like doing stuff. So I don't know
Okay.
what that's about, but
Yeah, so sometimes when we are, working on breath work, we can hyperventilate a little bit and we over-oxygenate and you'll get dizzy. So you want to be sure that we're not just taking in air well, but we're also using air well. So
okay.
we want to be sure we're sending it all out. Okay.
I'm gonna walk for a sec. Send it to my body a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. Like as soon as I went to push on the first, like, uh, talking about how life ain't fair, it was like, okay. No better.
Good. Well, that's good. That's what we want.
It's the middle of the summer and we're drunker than anyone's ever been. We're counting all the stars in heaven till they all blow away in the wind. Talking about how life ain't fair and maybe we could even the score. I think the moon has a crush on your hair. It's never shined this bright before. We're stumbling across the road and lost the keys to my car. You said you gotta get lost sometimes to find out where you are. All the big buildings in the city remind me I mean nothing to this world. But I'm starting to think it's more than enough, meaning something to a beautiful girl. To a beautiful girl. Oh, a little busy, but keep going. To a beautiful girl. It's the middle of the winter, we're sicker than anyone's ever been. We laid in bed and we watched every movie made past 2010. We talked about how they got love wrong and we should be right in the line. I think the fever's messing with my head. I'm seeing visions in the white of your eye. And in the vision I get my shot, a lead role with Madeline Klein. But the movie bombs and she hate my guts. The top's one hell of a climb. All the movie stars in Hollywood remind me I mean nothing to this world. But I wake up and man, I'm still like, it's not really gone away.
Oh, that's okay. All right. So what we want to do is make sure we like get your body back to where
Full stop.
it's feeling okay. So I want you to just take a second and just rest your head on your hands. We're just gonna breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. So you're just gonna let yourself kind of hang over a little bit. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, just in a slow cycle. Try to use up all the air by the end of the exhalation. All right, so breathing in through the nose and then out everything through the mouth. Even a little bit more than you think you've got in there because you always have a little bit more than you think. So just exhaling fully. And then when you're ready, let's try on a hum to exhale. So you're going to breathe in through the nose and then a mm, and try to use up all the air by the end. If you have any left, you can release it before you breathe in again through that nose. Getting rid of all that excess air.
Ooh, wait, that the
Yeah.
humming thing made a big difference. That
Oh, good. Good. Awesome. Yeah. So, so the other song we were talking about like, oh, we need a lot more air. We need to use a lot more air. So sometimes when we're doing things like that, it's like we start to
yeah. Just
stack the
overloading
breath.
it. Yeah.
And so what can happen is you're breathing in and we're stacking the air. So we breathe in and then we don't use it all. And then we breathe in again. We don't use it all. We breathe in again. We don't use it all. And then we get stuck. And it's like, I can't stack any more air. And it's just like super pressurized and we get over oxygenated and then we get like dizzy. Um, so we want to be sure, especially when we're working on something like that, where we're like, oh, I need a lot more air here. Um, what happened is you actually ended up taking in more air than we were utilizing. And then we over oxygenate and then you'll get a little bit dizzy.
Yeah. Need to hone in. It's that one part too. It's like so
Mhm.
here. I'm gonna stretch it. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. So, so with that, like if you're at home and you notice that, just like take a second to like lie down. You can get your head a little bit more like level. We also just don't want you to like faint and fall over, and hurt yourself. So just lying down, you can revert back to just lying on your back and breathing in and out and just kind of feeling the airflow until you get your head kind of back to normal. And then as you come back to vertical again, just do it nice and slow because sometimes, when you go from down to up,
Yeah.
you get like a little bit of a head rush.
Your
So
tunnel vision.
just kind
Yeah.
of slowly with that. Yeah.
Okay.
So it unfortunately it's not unusual. I've done that multiple times in like
That's the
lessons
first
and
time I've had
rehearsals
it
and things in the
wow.
past. So so it unfortunately is like I was saying, not an uncommon thing, though
Yeah,
it should get better. It should be something that you
yeah,
kind of learn to manage better. But it is something that it's like it takes a little bit of time
yeah. And we're working on something
to
new that was
navigate.
like specifically air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, one more minute here, and then I'll sing the song. Then we'll go to Water My Soul. And we'll work on it for like 10 minutes. Then.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, so let's just try that again and really focusing on try to only take in as much air as you need and then use all of it by the end of the phrase.
I'm gonna, it's the middle. All right. It's the middle of you. It's the middle of the summer and we're drunker than anyone's ever been. We're counting all the stars in heaven till they all blow away in the wind. Talking about how life ain't fair and maybe we could even the score. I think the moon has a crush on your hair. It's never shined this bright before. We're stumbling across the road and lost the keys to my car. You said you gotta get lost sometimes to find out where you are. All the big buildings in the city remind me I mean nothing to this world. But I'm starting to think it's more than enough, meaning something to a beautiful girl, to a beautiful girl. I sing that line. I don't know why. It's the middle of the winter, we're sicker than anyone's ever been. We laid in bed and we watched every movie made past 2010. We talked about how they got love wrong and we should be right in the line. I think the fever's messing with my head. I'm seeing visions in the white of your eye. And in the vision, I get my shot, a lead role with Madeline Klein. But the movie bombs and they hate my guts. The top's one hell of a climb. All the movie stars in Hollywood remind me I mean nothing to this world. But I wake up kissing you, knowing it's enough, meaning something to a beautiful girl, to a beautiful girl. Meaning something to a beautiful, yeah. Oh, really? All I ever want to be is in love with you. All I ever want to need is a touch from you. All I'm ever going to be is enough for you. That's enough for me too. All I ever want to be is in love with you. All I'm ever going to need is a touch from you. If all I'm ever going to be is enough for you, that's enough for me too. Leaves falling, it was autumn and the trees are all just starting to change. Everything dies and comes back to life till we breathe it in and out again. When I'm gone, it'll all keep going. I don't mean a damn thing to the world. But at the end of it all, it's more than enough, meaning something to a beautiful girl. At the end of it all, it's more than enough, meaning something to a beautiful girl, to a beautiful girl. I would say that was like, compared to the best I've been singing this week, that was like 7.5 or 8. But yeah, that felt pretty good. There were definitely a couple spots where I was like, no, miss that. But mostly pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely think I can definitely hear the work you've been putting into it. Um, what was maybe the number one thing that's feeling like it's getting better, and what's the number one thing that you still feel like could improve?
I feel like going into the cry out line, which is the line I'm going to call it, I
Yeah.
I've gotten so good at letting my voice crack right into that it's like hits the high note right before I go
Yeah.
into it, and I'm really enjoy doing those
Yeah.
lines.
Well, I also
Um,
think that that works stylistically,
yeah,
so and I would say in order to conquer the shift, you
yeah,
have to get okay with
yeah,
feeling the muscle going from I'm stretched to I'm stretched, right?
Yeah.
Stretched side
Yeah.
this way, and then it switches direction. And so sometimes before we can get that smooth, we first just have to get it where right now you just really like being in this position where it's stretched side to side.
Yeah.
And we have to get the muscle to be like, let go, and then
Yeah.
pop to where it lets the other one work. And so if right now it has to pop, that's okay. And then once we get this one used to engaging and
Yeah.
working and this one letting go,
Then we'll
then
smooth it.
we can start saying, hey, now can we work together a little bit more?
Yeah.
Since
Nice.
right now they don't want to work together.
Yeah. Right now
But we
they're
first have to just get this one letting go and this one engaging.
yeah.
Yeah. So I say embrace that flip feeling
Yeah.
for
I
right
like
now.
it. I really do. I like it. I feel like
Good.
I like the way it sounds when I do it. I like the way it feels when I do it. I feel like I can do it almost like literally every time, basically. So except for when I was dizzy there. Uh, so yeah, I am feeling good about it. All right, let's do Water My Soul. And if we don't have time to work on it, I understand.
Oh,
That
it's
was
okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I think we do. Yeah. Let's go ahead.
okay. I didn't know if you had other lessons. Okay. I kind of forgot about this song because I didn't know it before I sang it the first time. And then I Adeline's been doing this thing where she cries now whenever you put her on the changing table, no matter what's happening. Uh,
Yeah.
and I started singing this to her when I set her down, and she stopped crying. She
Oh.
started clapping. So for like a week,
Oh, that's
and
sweet. She's
I was
like,
like,
"Yay, good job, Dad."
and I was like, actually, I kind of like this song because it has like a really similar range.
Aw. Yeah, I would say this one, like pretty much the whole time I felt like, it just sits really well in your voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So, but I think when we did it the first time, and we maybe only worked on this once, maybe I can't remember, once or twice, but one of the times I was struggling to, I think, go high. It was like before I started to figure out how to shift, and so I think you'll hear a significant difference in that part now,
Mm.
hopefully. That's why I don't sing so much anymore. Take me down to the river, like the water will flow where the grass is greener. Take me down to where we're safe and sound and the world around. You can't deceive us. I followed my heart and it led me to you. The weight of the world left me black and blue. You helped me heal and my spirit move. So water my soul, take me down the trail, through the highs and the lows, take me all the way up to the summit of gold, where the light of your love shines as bright as the sun. So water my soul, whoa, whoa. So water my, lead me into the fire. With the warmth of your flames, we're rising higher to a place where time stands still, and I know you will be right beside me. I followed my heart, and it led me to you. The weight of the world left me black and blue. You helped me heal, and my spirit blue. So water my soul, take me down the trail, through the highs and the lows, take me all the way up to the summit of gold, where the light of your love shines as bright as the sun. And all that I know is that the stars are shining, and your smile it glows like the moon rising to the summit of gold, where the light of your love as the sun. So water my soul, whoa. Whoa, so water my soul. Whoa, whoa. Take me to the river, take me down the stream, take me to the deepest place you've ever been. Take me with you always, even in my dreams, like the moon illuminating down upon me. So water my soul, take me down the trail, through the highs and the lows, take me all the way up to the summit of gold, where the light of your love shines as bright as the sun. All right, I know this is annoying, but I want to do it one more time because there were many things that I felt myself do wrong, that I know I can do better, that
Okay.
I want to do better before we work on the parts that I'm still working on.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. I still am feeling a little just, but I don't want to stop. So,
So I would say this one lean a little bit more into the nasality and that really forward bright space.
that's pretty much exactly what I was thinking I need to do. Like, I know that it's there. I know I can do it. I'm just still thinking about my breathing and kind of doing the thing down here. So it'll be better. Take me down to the river, like the water will flow where the grass is greener. Take me down to where we're safe and sound, and the world around, it can't deceive us. I followed my heart and it led me to you. The weight of the world left me black and blue. You helped me heal and my spirit bloom. So water my soul, take me down the trail to the highs and the lows, take me all the way up to the summit of gold where the light of your love shines as bright as the sun. So water my soul, whoa, whoa, whoa. So water my, lead me into the fire with the warmth of your flames, we're rising higher to a place where time stands still, and I know you will be right beside me. I followed my heart and it led me to you. The weight of the world left me black and blue. You helped me heal and my spirit grew. So water my soul, take me down the trail, through the highs and the lows, take me all the way up to the summit of gold, where the light of your love shines bright as the sun. And all that I know is that the stars are shining, and your smile it glows like the moon rising to the summit of gold, where the light of your love shines bright as the sun. So water my soul, whoa. Whoa, so water my soul. Whoa, whoa. Take me to the river, take me down the stream, take me to the deepest place you've ever been. Take me with you always, even in your dreams, like the moon illuminating down upon me. So water my soul, take me down the trail, through the highs and the lows, take me all the way up to the summit of gold, where the light of your love shines as bright as the sun. All that I know, that the stars shine, and your smile it glows like the moon rising to the summit of gold, where the light of your love shines as bright as the sun. So water my soul, whoa, whoa. So water my soul, whoa, whoa. So I would say right off the bat, today maybe I've just been singing a little bit too much, but I feel worn out on the whoa, whoa, whoas. Like, that was definitely where I felt like I was pushing through to keep it.
Yeah, that you were like, whew, I'm feeling
Like, yeah,
tuckered.
kind of out, I think. But yeah,
Yeah.
this song, this is usually the one actually that I start with, I think, because it's just kind of easy to get right onto. But to be honest, I genuinely feel like I'm a little bit tired now.
Yeah,
So I feel
right. I mean, you've been working hard so on your singing. And so we get to the point where our body's like, I think I'm done for today. And so just listening to your body, that's okay. There's
yeah,
nothing wrong with that going, I think my body's saying it's done for now, you know?
yeah,
We just
yeah.
say, okay, that's where we're at.
So, but yeah, well, so next time, what I'd like to do is any of them really. I'll sing it on with the song first, and
Yeah.
then I find myself wandering when I'm doing a
Ah,
cappella. Like I can do it for like the intro of every song, like because you're just so used
yeah.
to starting it, right? So like the first couple lines, I feel like I can pretty much be where I want to be, and then as I keep going, I'm like, it sounds a little high or a little low or a little forward or a little just like it's not the same tone as I start with in the first like couple lines that I know because those are the ones that I sing in my head or I sing
Mm.
out loud throughout the day. And it's just like, yeah, I'd like to maybe work on how to uh, give myself a reference point without the music playing.
Yeah.
That seemed like a fair goal for next time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So, for what we did today, what would you say is going to be your intention for this week with your practice and what you're working through? So like what's going to be your main focus, like your number one focus to keep reinforcing?
Um, well, I really want to work on that one part because I know there are other songs, even if they don't sound exactly like that, that use that breath sort of technique
Yeah.
and I would like to get that because I love like how 21 Pilots sounds when they go up there,
Yeah.
right? Or like a lot of sort of like alternate music that like sneaks up there for a second. I love
Right.
that sound.
Yeah.
So I'd really love to be able to consistently do that. So I
Hmm.
think probably like as annoying as that might be for Heather, I'm
Ah!
gonna just work through each word of that line. And one of the things that you did today too was like the holding the face. So I'll probably like do that and try to hold
Mm.
my face shape. I'm also going to do it in the shower where I feel like uh, I don't actually have to be quite as loud because it echoes. So then I can
Yeah.
find it and then I can maybe build into more air.
Hmm. Awesome. Good. Those all sound like really good ways to um, continue the work we did today. So taking what we did today and then furthering that. I love
Yeah.
that.
And I'm genuinely like every day, just it's so nice to have targets. Like when you're just
Yeah.
aimlessly singing, trying to figure out what sounds good or what doesn't, you don't really have a reference point. You don't really like know if you're doing it right or wrong.
Mm.
It's so
Yeah.
hard. And now I'm like, no, I don't know all the time, but I have a
Yeah.
pretty good sense of where I'm at, where I want to go, what I need to change. And like now it's just like working on it. And then when I get stuck on
Hmm.
actual things, the weekly lesson with you is like perfectly enough to like focus on those things that yeah, it's worked out so nice. So just having a great time. So thank you.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. It sounds like too, so I definitely am someone that having that accountability, I know that you um like you had mentioned with ADHD, you'll get really excited and passionate about something, and then you won't necessarily, really like follow through,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And so yeah,
Yeah, the accountability helps a lot too. Like I just all of it. It's good. It's been really good. So that's my feedback is
yeah.
that you've been a wonderful teacher. It's been a pleasure to work with you. I'm so sorry that I'm probably a giant pain in your ass for scheduling.
Nah, you're
I just
good.
want you to know I genuinely worry about it every time something comes up. I'm like,
Oh.
but
Hey,
like,
it's okay.
yeah,
Sometimes I need grace with that kind of thing too,
yeah,
so
yeah.
no worries at all. Alrighty.
All right.
Do you want to try to schedule for our
Yes,
next session
I
now?
do. Yeah, I would love to.
Okay. Do you have
Uh,
certain like days and times this
so
week that
I
seem to be
have
good? I
learned I
know we
really
had
like
talked
the
about the
morning.
possibility of like a Tuesday afternoon, evening.
I have learned that I really, really like the morning.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
don't feel worn out and exhausted. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
on and also like I just think that's when I sing best. Seriously, because it's
Yeah,
like I get up and I
because you're
shower and
fresh.
I warm up in the shower and I sing like for fun sometimes in the shower, not necessarily
Yeah.
like super hard,
Yeah.
but usually by the end of it, I am because I'm like warmed up and I'm sounding good and I'm like proud of where I'm at. So
Hmm.
I am, but I really just think that like 11-ish in the morning,
Yeah, it
like
tends to be like when you feel
a
more fresh.
strong point for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Thursday
Let's
between 11 and noon, I could do, or Friday at 10,
let's see.
or Wednesday anytime after 10.
Okay. Let's see. So Thursday, you had mentioned first, I do have Robin at 11:30, so I could do before or after him. So I could do like 10:15 or 12:15. Um, but if you need that specific time, that won't work. What time did you say Friday and Wednesday?
Friday,
You said
uh,
10 and then Wednesday 10 on
Friday at 10 or noon, actually,
or noon. Do you want to do,
or like roughly. Yeah.
yeah, let's do Friday at noon
Okay.
because I have that time. Okay, great. Yeah, and then I'll be a little bit earlier in the day when you feel like you're a little more fresh and like
Yeah.
your
I
voice
think I
is
might have
well
slightly
rested.
overdone it this morning because I
Oh, yeah,
drove
sometimes
I
that
drove
happens.
somewhere, so I sang for like 30 minutes in the car, and I showered, so I sang for like 20 minutes, and then I actually like so I actually like consciously thought today about warming up and
Okay,
singing so I could go straight into the
yeah,
song with you.
right.
And then this was the day that you ran into something and we were a little late. So then I was singing for like 20 minutes there. So I think I had sung for like an hour and a half before I even met you. So
Yeah, so your voice was saying,
yeah,
I'm a
it's a
little
little rough.
tuckered. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just, we just listen to our body and we say, okay, all right,
Okay.
that's where you're
Sorry, we said
at.
at noon.
Noon, Friday at noon.
All right.
Perfect.
Awesome. You are
So
booked.
I will plan to see you then. And then if something
Cool.
happens, just let me know and we will adjust.
Cool. Hey, I have one other question for you.
Yeah,
Is there a way to record voice memos while you're playing music through your same phone? Because I
I
haven't figured
don't
it out.
know.
Okay. I'll just
Yeah,
use something
I've
else.
had the
Or I'll play
same
it on something else.
the
Yeah.
same issue where I have tried to do that and it's like you have
I
to have a
found the
different
best way
device
is
or
now Snapchat will like record for you if you swipe to the left. So I've just been
Oh,
using Snapchat because it'll keep playing the music.
okay.
But then I'm like, this is awkward because you can see me singing in the shower. So it's kind of funny, but I have been using it quite a bit because I've gotten to the point now where like I feel like I really do need to hear how I sound from the
Yeah. Even, yeah, just even for your own
outside.
self-awareness, I think that's
Yeah,
fine.
it helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. So,
Awesome.
all
That's
right.
great. Well, great work today, Erin. I will see you
Thank you.
Friday. Have a beautiful rest of your week.
You as well.
All right. Bye-bye. See you soon.